obviously, I guess what we'll do is this. I'll go my top 5. You do your top 5, and then we'll go off of that. So my top 5, obviously, number 1, I was with 2004.
Okay.
My number 2 class is 2012.
Yep.
My number 3 class is 2001. My 4 class is 2005, and then my 5th class is 2008. What are your 5?
Who's 2008?
2008, Matt Ryan, Flacco.
What?
Go. What's yours?
I don't even have them like in my notes for something to consider here.
All right, let's go.
Come on, man.
Come on. You do this every time. I say, read your 5. I'm gonna read my 5, and then we're gonna talk about it. I said it with DBs. I said it with running backs. As soon as I get going, you don't even read your what, bro? I could easily say read yours off first, and then I do that. No, man, read yours off, and then we're gonna talk. Come on, man.
All right, I got.
Jeez.
All right. 041. Yeah, I'm with you on the top 3. 04 is number 1. 2012 is 3 or 2. Jeez, oh man. 2001 is Vic. Vic and Breeze at 3. This is where I struggle. I still don't. Oh my goodness. See.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
It's a tough one here,
bro. Just drop them.
This is a tough one.
It ain't that hard.
I will stick with 17 with Mahomes and Watson.
Oh, at 4? Okay.
It's tough, though.
Okay.
And then I'm debating 05 and 2000 for the 5th.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, no matter what, I'll probably stick with 05 for the 5th. But I just wanted to say that 2000 is just ranked way too low. 2000 should be probably ranked 6 on here.
Okay.
Between 5 or 6. I just wanted to let people know. What do they have him as? 11?
For which class?
The Brady class.
Brady class.
Hold on.
Give me 1 second. They are no, not 11. They are 12. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be like 6. I just wanted to throw that out there. They got.
And why is that? Just because Brady?
Well, yeah, you got Brady,
Mark Bolger,
carrying the load,
and Chad Pennington.
Those 2 dudes aren't that bad.
Compared to who?
Bolger has 2 Pro Bowls, and then Pennington had a halfway solid career. For the case of this argument, I'll say that, even though I think sometimes he kind of sucked.
All right.
I mean, they got the one class 2016 with like Goff and Wentz and Dak. I mean, Brady. Whenever you're comparing him to their top quarterback, that's a decent amount of difference. Okay. And then you throw in Mark Bolger and Pennington. So let's say for that class, for example, I'm getting off the rails here, but you have Carson Wentz as your top guy. Brady versus Wentz, it's not even close. And then you have Goff and Prescott versus Bolger and Pennington. Is that much of a difference to make up versus Brady and Wentz?
Well,
Bolger.
I would rather have Wentz and Prescott than Bolger and Pennington. Me personally.
No, Wentz is 1. I said Wentz is 1. So Goff and Prescott.
I would still rather have Goff and Prescott than Pennington and Mark Bolger.
To make up for the difference of Brady versus Wentz.
I would.
I don't know about that. But I just wanted to, that's my thinking. I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's fine, man.
I had to stick up for my boy Brady.
Oh, that's your boy Brady. Okay. I mean, man, I'm looking at this. I mean, when you look at these classes, though, at 04, Eli Manning, 4 Pro Bowls, 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Shout out to all the good guys. Phillip Rivers, 8-time Pro Bowl, comeback player of the year. Big Ben, 6-time Pro Bowl, 2 Super Bowl championships, 1 offensive rookie of the year. And then even Matt Schaub, 2-time Pro Bowl. Like, that's,
underrated career.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I mean,
he led the league in passing at least for a season or 2 as well. Like
I definitely think the deepest class, though, is that 2012, bro. Easily. That's crazy. When you look at Andrew Luck, 4-time Pro Bowler, comeback player of the year. RG3, 1 Pro Bowl, offensive rookie of the year. Russell Wilson, 6-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, 2 Super Bowl appearances. Yeah. Nick Foles, 1 Pro Bowl, 1 Super Bowl, 1 Super Bowl MVP. Shout out to Nick on that. And even Kirk Cousins, 2 Pro Bowls, man. Shout out to Kirk, Captain Kirk in the building. Does
Case Keenum have a Pro Bowl? He had a good season with the Vikings. Yeah. So, I mean, for him to be undrafted and be a starter / journeyman.
Remember, he was the 4th rounder. No one even everybody looked at that like, why would you pick him when you just picked RG3?
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
No, that class definitely has some depth. Yeah. The only argument is, I guess, just the top guys. You would take 04 over 2012.
Yeah, well, and I look at 3. Because at first I was like, okay, if we're talking Super Bowl hardware, said, man, Eli and Ben both. That's 4 Super Bowls total right there. Eli with the 2 Super Bowl MVPs. I was like, Nick Foles has a Super Bowl MVP. Russ Wilson has a Super Bowl, no MVP. So I'm like, even if we're just talking top flight like that regard, all the hardware is still in that first 04 class. And then I'm like, when we talk about Phillip Rivers, people argue like where he ranks in that particular quarterback class, but his 8 Pro Bowls are still more than any of these guys in the 12 class.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
And I feel like with Luck retiring early,
that hurts.
It does hurt that class.
Yeah, because I would take all 3 over Luck easily. Yeah. You would put Wilson in the mix between those 3.
Yeah, he's definitely in that mix. He's
like
in that
you can make arguments. I mean, they have some years on Wilson still, so his career still has to play out.
But that dude's
But outside of that, I mean, you would put all 3 of those guys over Luck, and then anyone else.
Yeah, it's not even close to anyone else. Yep.
Yeah, but they do have depth. They go like 5, 6, 7 deep here, and just like competent quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely agreed with 2012.
Yeah, then that third class, 2001, Mike Vick. Wow, Drew Brees. I mean, dude,
that's about all we're going off of.
Yeah, that's all you need though, bro. When I looked at Drew Brees, I said 13 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro, Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. Vick 4-time Pro Bowl, Comeback Player of the Year. And Vic was just the Madden cheat code. So the fact of that, I'm like, bro, I don't care.
The game.
Like, dude, and he's from the Chris 757. And he was a former teammate of mine, man. So shout out to Vic on that, baby.
Yeah, that's you're just going off of those two and saying whenever you stack them up to the other top 2 quarterbacks in a lot of these draft classes,
dude, like those are dogs. Yeah, they stand and they can hold their own in any class.
Yep.
Shout out to Quincy Carter too, man. I had to throw him in there just because I was a Cowboys fan growing up, and I had to endure the Quincy Carter years. I endured that.
I did have him marked down.
I endured those years, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna go to war for him.
Not at all. But I endured those years, man. I was like, God, Quincy Carter. Oh man, God, come on, Quincy. God, what are you doing to me?